Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to the Spiritual Gangster Podcast, where we keep it raw, a little ridiculous, wildly loving, and occasionally woo-woo, but in the best way possible. I'm your host, Amanda Pieraldi, and today we're unpacking something that's been overused, misunderstood, and slapped on every Instagram graphic since 2017. Yep, we're talking about alignment. Live in alignment. I just want to be aligned. It's not aligned for me. Okay, cool. But what the hell does that actually feel like? Because alignment isn't just a word you whisper while sage smoking your apartment. It's a visceral, embodied experience. And sometimes it's not as floaty and effortless as the memes make it seem. So today, we're diving into what alignment really is, what it feels like in your body, your energy, your life, and how to know when you're not in it, even if everything looks fine on the outside. Are you ready? Let's align, baby. Okay, but what is alignment really? Let's start by stripping the fluff. Alignment is when your thoughts, actions, desires, and values are all in agreement. It's when who you are on the inside matches how you move on the outside. It's like when your inner GPS and your actual driving route finally sync up. No more rerouting, just straight, smooth soul roads. You're not trying to be someone else, you're not forcing, you're not faking, you're just you, unapologetically. But here's the kicker, alignment doesn't always feel like sunshine and sparkles. Sometimes alignment feels like setting a boundary you didn't want to set. Sometimes it feels like leaving the thing that made you feel safe. Sometimes it feels like sitting in the damn discomfort and not numbing out. Alignment is not about comfort, it's about truth. What being out of alignment feels like. Let's talk about the flip side, because you know what alignment feels like? Sometimes by feeling what it isn't. Here are a few signs you're out of alignment. Constant anxiety or low-level dread. You're exhausted even after resting. You're snappy or irritable for no clear reason. Everything feels meh, no spark, no pull. You're doom scrolling or over-consuming just to escape. And maybe the biggest one, you're doing things because you should, not because you want to. Sound familiar? Yeah, we've all been there. Being out of alignment often looks like living someone else's version of success. It's chasing a goal you don't even like, working a job that sucks your soul, and staying in friendships that expired 5 emotional seasons ago. It's wearing a life that doesn't fit you anymore. And you can still fake it for a while, but eventually your body, your intuition, and your nervous system will start screaming, "This ain't it." So what does alignment actually feel like? Let's get into the juicy part. You know you're in alignment when you feel energized after doing the thing, not drained. Your inner voice sounds clear, not chaotic. You're not second-guessing every step because it feels right. Synchronicities show up, like freaky fast. You're excited, and not just an adrenaline junkie kind of way, but in like a grounded, expansive kind of way. It's when your nervous system is calm, your creativity is on fire, and your soul is like, finally, we're doing what we came here to do. Being in alignment feels like relief. Not because everything's perfect, but because it's honest. It's like exhaling after holding your breath for far too long. Alignment isn't a destination, it's a daily decision. Here's a truth bomb. Alignment is not a one-time achievement. It's not like, congrats, you're now aligned forever. Namaste. No, friend. It's a practice, a checking in, a tuning fork moment. You can be aligned in one area and totally off in another. You might be aligned in your friendships, but out of whack in your career. You might be aligned with your purpose, but abandoning your body. You might be aligned spiritually, but emotionally stuck in loops from 5 years ago. It's not about perfection, it's about awareness. Ask yourself regularly, does this feel true for me? Does this expand or contract my energy? Am I choosing this out of love or out of fear? Boom, there's your inner compass. What pulls us out of alignment? Let's name it. Here's what derails our alignment. People-pleasing, overscheduling, saying yes when your gut screamed hell no, ignoring your body's signals, living by someone else's timeline. And don't get me started on the hustle culture that glorifies burnout and calls it ambition. Listen, you don't have to earn your alignment through struggle. You just have to choose it. One aligned no is more powerful than 10 performative yeses. How to come back into alignment? Gently, that is, not dramatically. If you're like, okay, Amanda, cool, but how do we actually realign? Breathe, I got you. Here's what helps. Stillness. Sit. Breathe. Listen. Don't fill the space. Let your soul speak. Journal prompts. Try these. Where am I faking it? What do I crave that I keep ignoring? What would alignment look like for me this week? Nature resets you. Like literally, go touch a tree, lay on the grass, walk without headphones. Rage and release. Alignment isn't all zen. Sometimes you need to scream in your car, cry in the shower, or ugly dance it out. Let it move through you. Speak your truth. Even if your voice shakes, especially then. Listen to your body. It knows before your mind does. Follow the goosebumps, the gut pulls, the yes that lives in your chest. Alignment is subtle, sacred, and powerful as hell. And when you feel it, you don't question it. You know. Alignment is coming home to yourself. So here's your reminder for today. Alignment isn't about being perfect. It's not about manifesting a flawless life or having your chakras spinning like a disco ball. It's about being real, honest, clear. It's about living from the inside out instead of chasing the outside in. It's about choosing your peace over their approval. Choosing your truth over their timeline. Choosing you again and again. Because when you're in alignment, life doesn't get easier, but it flows. Doors open. Energy returns. You become magnetic. So go be that. Go live aligned, not for the gram, but for your goddamn soul. That's all for today, my loves. If this episode hit you in the gut, in the best way, share it. Text it to your bestie, post it on your story, let it ripple. And if you haven't already, hit follow, rate the show, or leave a little love note in the reviews. It makes a huge difference. You can find me on Instagram at Spiritual Gangster Pod, on Facebook at The Spiritual Gangster Podcast, and over on TikTok at _spiritual_gangster. The links are below in the description. Until next time, breathe deep, move slow, and live aligned like the spiritual gangster you are.